Higher Maths Homework 9, this is question 6. What I've got to do here is I have to solve the quadratic inequality, and it's 4x squared plus 8x minus 5, and it's greater than 0. Okay, so what I'm looking to do here is I'm looking to find out which parts of this graph would be above the x-axis. Okay, so that's really what I'm trying to do, and that's what the question's asking me to do. So first of all, I want to do a drawing of the quadratic inequality, but first of all what I want to do is I want to draw down the quadratic graph, so finding the roots is important for me here. Right, so first of all what I'll do is I'll find the roots, and the way that I'm going to find the roots is I'm going to make the quadratic equal to 0. Okay. From there what I'm going to do is I'm going to factorise this out into two brackets. When I factorise it out, I should get 2x and 2x. And you just factorise it by any method that you normally use. I'll go for a 5 and a 1 there. And if I multiply that out, I'm going to go for a plus sign there and a minus sign there. From there, I've got 2x minus 1 equals 0. 2x equals 1. X there will equal to a half. On this side here, I've got 2x plus 5 equals 0. So I've got 2x is equal to negative 5, x is equal to negative 5 upon 2. Right, so that's the roots, and remember the roots is where the curve cuts through the x-axis. So what I'll do is I'll just do a kind of quick drawing of that, just so I get a good understanding of what the curve is actually looking like. Okay, so let's go for that there. That's going to be my x direction. That there will be my y direction here. And what I know is that if I just kind of measure along and just say that that there is going to be a half, that point there on the x-axis, and this point here, I'll just say along here somewhere, is going to be minus 5 over 2. Okay, I know that it's a positive x squared term, so I know that the curve is going to be a minimum. So if I can try and draw that from here, bring it down to there, what I'll do is from the turning point, just bring it back up, and I'll go back up through there, okay? And what I have there is the curve drawn of that quadratic. So I'm really interested now in the inequality sign, and I want to know from the question, it tells me that the graph or the function that's there, where is that above the x-axis? So what I'll do is I'll just colour that in and I'll show you which bits I'm interested in. So I'm interested in that bit of the line there, and I'm interested in this bit here. So there's the two bits that are above the axis. So I'm really interested in all the values of x that go from minus 5 upon 2 that way, downwards. And I'm also interested in a separate thing, which would be all the values of x that are greater than a half. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to write that down, just what I just said there. So what I've got is 4, and we're going to say that it's 4x squared plus 8x minus 5 greater than 0. I've got the solution, and it's going to be x is always going to be less than minus 5 upon 2, so the arrow pointing to the smaller numbers. I've also got another part of this solution, which is going to be x is going to be greater than, so it's going to be bigger, all the values of x bigger than a half are going to be the other solution. And that's that complete. So let's have a look and see how we're going to mark this one. So what I'll go for first of all is I'll go for 1 mark for factorising this out, okay? 1 mark for factorising and 1 mark for finding the roots. I'll then go for I'll go for 1 mark for getting this side and 1 mark for getting the right hand side. So what we'll do is we'll say that this one here is going to be marked out of 4.